Hello YouTubers and welcome to my channel. My name is Kevin and this is my YouTube channel. I am working on day two of reviewing, testing out, and trying the Bluetti. Not to be mistaken with the Blue Yeti. So, as you've seen in my first video, or hopefully you've seen the first video, it is my Bluetti is right there. Now, I had it the last video right here, a little closer, a little easier to see. But I am on day 3 project. So I'm testing some things right now and I can't disconnect it to bring it here. And I'll show you that in video 3 or day 3. So I am going to show you in the next few minutes the experience I had with day 2. And without further ado, enjoy. And be sure to give me some thumbs up or some constructive criticism, what you would like to see. I am open for it. So please forgive me for my video editing, my presence, maybe my words. I am working on it. This is only, like I said, day 2, and this is actually day 2 of my own YouTube channel. So hopefully in the next year to come, it will progress and it will get better. Enjoy. And by 9:45, I put the solar panels out there and I started with the freezer. So I just plugged the freezer in. And when I got back, we're looking at, I think it was about, let me see, what time is it now? Sorry for the camera work. It is 12:30. So it's been almost 2 hours, almost 2 hours. Then I came home and I plugged in the fridge. Now, so I plugged in the fridge. It's just a rat's nest of wiring, but I'm trying to put this to the test. Okay, so now, as you've seen that I had 100%, I am going to boil some water now. Just to kind of put some load on to see if I can go out my day, keeping this thing at close to 100% as possible. So what I did was basically it's at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, that is. So we'll see how long it takes to boil that. As I'm boiling, it looks like I'm taking 970 watts from this, and it looks like I'm putting in 500 watts in. So we're seeing at 98%. As I said, I got the freezer plugged in, I got the fridge plugged in, and now I'm boiling water. So again, sorry for all the wires all around. It's kind of a rat's nest. It is what it is. So I started this at 12:25, and you see there's quite a bit of water in there. Maybe a liter, maybe not quite a liter, I'll find out. But so we're just coming up to 5 minutes it took to do that. We're at a boil. Turn that off. We pulled it down, and it was 96 again, still everything plugged in. We're pulling in 490 watts, which is awesome. I am more than happy with this. We're at 96% here, so see how long it takes to get that back in. This is where I've set up my solar panels, and right now I'm getting really good coverage. Now, mind you, we are talking about the high part of the day though, so I'm pulling like 500 watts right now, which is I'm more than happy with this right now. As I showed you earlier, I plugged in the fridge. the freezer. I boiled some water. I'm more than happy with that. And I wanted to add that I have a 50-foot lead extension from the solar panels. So it will work. As they were talking about it, you are going to have some loss. Not sure exactly how much, but it will work with a 50-foot extension. From the time I boiled the water and I brought it down to 96%, in about 15 minutes, I had her back up to 100%. So I'm pulling nothing from the solar panels right now. And we're using 72 watts by the looks of it. So it'll come down a little bit, but it doesn't kick on until about 99, 98% by the time it starts to fill the Bluetti back up again. So we'll wait. I'll go do something else. I got some other things I want to plug in to try out. I'll get back to you in a bit. Now we do a lot of, or we want to do a lot of dehydrating. So I just recently purchased this. I wanted to see what kind of load it would put on the Bluetti. So I have it set for, I believe 140, yep, for 3 hours. It was just the normal setting I was using last night. Now the load it's pulling off that, 624. Back at this dehydrator, as I said before, we're running this. And we are pulling about 731 and we're bringing in 529, which again, is amazing. Best part of the day is 1250 right now. Plenty of sun out there, but as I'm dehydrating, I don't necessarily just want to sit here and watch this. So now, mind you, I unplugged the fridge because I'm running out of extension cords. I don't have an extension cord here, but I am watching TV. Got the surround sound on, and just chilling. So I don't think that we're going to really suffer too much with a good sunny day. We'll be able to do the things that we need to do. I am going to turn off the dehydrator here and we'll see what happens. Okay, so the dehydrator's off. Now we're only pulling 120, 130 volts, or 100 watts, I mean. But again, I'm still pretty impressed with, I'm pulling in 460 watts in. I'm using less than what I'm pulling. So ideally when the sun is shining, you need to start using your power. We're now at 2 o'clock. Everything is still plugged in, TV's still going, and the freezer, fridge is plugged in. We are now pulling about 460 watts using 215. Still pretty happy about that. Sun's still shining. I'm still producing power. I have one negative thing so far, like about the Bluetti, and as soon as I got this thing, this does not stay up. It always comes back out, and it drives me crazy. That's just my OCD. But apart from that, this thing is solid. So it's time for a coffee, and I did want to see what my solar panels were pulling in. And so my solar panels are now down to about 400. It is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 2:45. I'm just gonna start the Keurig. You see how it really pulls the wattage there, 1500 almost. So it jumps up, but as I said, I wanted to create a load here to see what the solar panels are at this time of day. So we're looking at about 400. So we're dropping a little bit. It's not too bad. I did want to see what our microwave would do. So I put a cup of water in there, and we will put it at, I don't know, 2 minutes. There's 2 minutes. Oh, that microwave is pulling. Look at that. Almost 1800. But it will do it. That's the nice thing about it. It will do it, but it's not something you want to do a lot of for a very long time. I also wanted to see, now we are at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I noticed the sun's changed. I might have to move the solar panels, so I'm going to go out there and move them. But I just want to put a load on it so we can start accepting some more solar panel energy back in. I moved the solar panels, as you see here, just to face the sun a little more as it went across the sky. And I want to see if it makes a difference on how much wattage I get in. We're getting 512. Back again, so here again at 415 or 412, I should say. Moving the solar panels do make a difference. I've decided to cook a couple grilled cheese sandwiches. I've started the induction plate. See how this goes. So far, again, I can't say I complain about anything on this Bluetti. I'm thoroughly impressed with it. Here we go. I'll see what the percentage is after I'm done this. 3 sandwiches done, all individually. We started at 100%. We're down to 91. So that is still with the freezer, fridge plugged in as well. So we've recovered from our grilled cheese sandwich making. I had to move the solar panels again. It's getting to the point where the panels are getting shaded from my shed in my house. So we pretty much gone all day with running mainly the fridge and freezer. I didn't plug the fridge in until a little bit later, so I started at 10 o'clock and I plugged the freezer in for an hour and a half, and then I plugged the fridge in for the remainder of the time, so let's say 12:30. So from 12:30, I've had both fridge and freezer running off this. And as you see in the video, I've made coffee, I made supper, I've ran the dehydrator, I ran the TV and surround system. So I've got a lot of use out of this all day, and I'm still at 100%. So extremely happy. This concludes day 2. I hope you enjoyed the video that I put together. It is very difficult to do this, and I have a greater respect now for our YouTubers that put great content on YouTube. If you have any other suggestions, some ideas that you would like me to try out with this Bluetti, I do have a secret one back here for day 3. And I am very excited to fill you guys in on that, so stay tuned. Please give me some thumbs up. Constructive criticism is always welcome. Give me some ways that I can improve this. And I apologize, as this is, again, the second day of putting all this together. So it is a learning curve for me as well. So again, ideas on how to help, I'd greatly appreciate that too. And if you enjoy the content, again, thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.